little bit the whale out of my sins. Not quite. So, I think we should go human here. Yeah, there we go. We should go human. We will have to kindle this bonfire at some point, so you might as well do it now, actually. Maybe we should have done that beforehand. I know. Deal with it. Okay. I believe this is the bonfire that leads to Manus. There's no other bonfire, as far as I know. So yeah, Artorias, pretty hard fight. I don't know what you guys think. Some people just, you know, have him down, and because it's just, once you know what to do, I guess you never really have a problem with him. Maybe I just need more practice. Oh well. We are heading down into Ulasil Township, looking at weirdos. Oh, it doesn't actually show them to me in this angle. Hard to make out here as well, but you can definitely hear them. So all this, now that I think of it, where did all these buildings go, huh? Am I to believe, wait a second, maybe I'm wrong, but could this be the city that eventually turns into New Londo? That's a weird thought. Again, I might be completely wrong about this, but here are the inhabitants. Shit's fucked up, yo. They have been corrupted by Manus. Manus the, who's first? Oh, that's uncalled for. Manus the, primordial human, they call him. We'll talk about him more later, I think. Yeah. And that's the shortcut we need to unlock. I'd be happy if we could do that this episode. Just trying to find like fixed points, and there they are. It always sounds like they're behind me. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. So yeah, I was talking about something when I lost my train of thought before the Artorias fight, but this kind of has some... there's some validity to it right now to bring it back up. Basically, when people say, well, I can't really get behind the story of Dark Souls, the story is just so utterly, or the less the story itself and more, okay, she's dead, and more the tone of it is so bleak. And there's bleaker stories in Souls than Dark Souls 1, but it's just so bleak that I can't actually buy the fact that it was ever alright, that it was ever blissful and idyllic. Hey, look at that. Hey, off. Somehow some of them don't die with 2 hits, and some will. Maybe it's counter damage again. Would you look at that? It's Marvelous Chester. The completely inconspicuous lad who greeted us the first time we got here. It's a very popular invasion spot, by the way, for humans, that is. Okay. As you can see, it's got some tricks up his sleeve. Jesus, Chester. That's some bleed. Holy crap. I think that was another... There was a counter hit on my end. I don't really know what we get for fighting him. It might be... Let's go to Kendall. It might be his outfit, and his outfit is pretty neat, I gotta say. However, it doesn't actually fit you. Chester has a completely different player model. Let's see. Maybe Boulder is the way to go. I feel like I'm not doing enough damage. Whoa. That was also a counter hit, but 1 R2, I guess not always. 1 R2 is pretty nice. R2 counter hit, but still. Usually we're gonna catch them when they're charging at us anyway. Just hope I don't miss any of them. And I don't really know how people, what their stance is on Chester. Because to me, not having played Bloodborne, he seems like an obvious reference. And you know that, you know, the concept phase and everything for these games, they take a while to develop. And of course there's a lot of things that also, you know, are thrown out and reworked and stuff like that. But I guess we have to kill this guy first for Chester to arrive. Little bit of a dick move there. Making it pretty much guaranteed that you have to fight an enemy here with the invasion. Yeah, he sweeps the leg, so you know he's an asshole. Go ahead, yeah. Can't get hit by another one of those kukri. I think he wields kukri. The throwing knives that deal bleed damage. There they are. Down you go. Nice and easy. Okay. What do we get? Nothing right now. Maybe we get his outfit from Donald or something? Hard to say. Okay. This, where's the Titanite lizard? I heard him clearly. I think it might be one that you just have to miss out on if you go this way. Okay, oh well, let's fight the Mimic first, I guess. Oh, fuck. I thought I had a catalyst in the other hand. I guess it doesn't make a difference. Okie dokie. Very good.
Very good.
I love it. Yeah, why not? Let's equip the catalyst on the left hand. Such an amazing inclusion. The wood carvings that speak to the other players outside. Because, you know, you want to tell them they're dumbasses, right? But you can't also include voice chat because you can't moderate it. Oh boy. Oh god! We gotta get out of here. Okay. Back to what I was gonna say. Yeah, anyway, this deals physical damage, by the way, even though it's a sorcery. Ooh, god. I didn't know you could poison. I guess your staff poisons. Where is it? Let's see. We don't really need the soapstone. So yeah, to everybody who says, well, I can't even imagine that there could be prosperous things in this world because it's so bleak. This is basically it. This is what these societies looked like before. Like, you see all these buildings, they used to be like sprawling hubs of knowledge and progress and whatnot. And this is what happens to the inhabitants. Obviously, it's a little different than the Curse of the Undead, which obviously has not been a thing at this time. Yeah, that was my ambush. Only you, though? Okay. I guess in case you still had your hand full with the other guy. So, this is like, and this is very close to Lord Run, I guess. You know, it's still pretty much exactly next to it, but this is where it started. It happened gradually. It happened over hundreds of years. Gotta kill. I can't drop down here. That's really, really dumb. Okay, this room is awful. I gotta make sure I don't pull too many of these guys, but I don't know if that's gonna be... yeah. Possible. I didn't put any of them, but she has my attention. Can I maybe, just maybe, take you out? Oh, you make it so easy for me. Thank you so much. Alright. This is still not... I think there's another sorcerer here somewhere. Yeah, they're up top. Hope we can use the pillars. Nobody else here. Is there anything to find? No. Okay. Just duck and weave. Nobody here. Yeah, you don't even know what you... I should be careful. You don't even know what humanity is capable of within just a couple decades, if not, you know, hundreds or even thousands of years. If you look at human history, that is. it's... We have sort of a skewed perspective because... Oh, that was terrible. Oh, so bad. We come at it from such a skewed perspective because the progress that we've had is, you know, really, really huge and faster than anything else in terms of technology and what we can achieve if we put our minds to it, and you know, the fact that the scientific community and global economics can sort of work together in a way. Not saying it's necessarily fair for everybody equally, but that are some of the driving factors of why our society these days seems to us like this is so I don't know, like we are the ones that happen to live in the same sort of how to describe this without coming off as a total idiot, which frankly I am to some degree. But I'm trying to make you understand what I'm trying to talk about. So because this factor of humans working together, humans working globally, etc., wasn't a thing back then, and you know, basic needs and so on and so forth. The societies being more or less completely dependent on like food production and so on. We're past this basically, but that doesn't mean that a world like Dark Souls, that is at least implied to be much bigger than we've seen here, because this is just the surrounding area of Lordran and Lordran itself, obviously. That they can't somehow make these things happen in what appears to us as like a short amount of time, but what is actually really, really long, and if somebody puts their mind to it, they could definitely do some work. But as we see here, it can also come crashing down. Can you please drop down here? And not like this. Alright. And this is just, we're seeing it at the brink of collapse. We have never been able to see it in its heyday, which some people have asked for, and I do agree it would be interesting to see. Oh, it's the left hand. Maybe I should put it on the right hand now that I think of it. It's a better angle. Stop laughing. I'm doing cultural analysis here, sociology and whatnot. Oh god. Jesus, that's toxic. Holy crap. Could you stop that? Ah. Could you step away from the wall, first of all? Let's try. I want to jump down. Crap. Whatever. Okay. Now let's not be an idiot and underestimate these fools. Like this. Oh god. Stamina management! Fuck. Do as I say, not as I do. I don't know. Let's try this maybe. Bad idea. Very bad idea. The worst idea, in fact. But at least now I know you can jump this. Hey everybody. Sorry guys. Unfortunately I lost like 20 minutes of my footage after I jumped down over there. That's the scary room with all... Oh, they see me. They see me from way over there. That's the room where I died trying to jumping attack. Guess I could show you, but there's no real point in it right now anymore, because we've gone past that, and the rest of the episode. Well, first of all, I'll just give you the cliff notes. You go here, you unlock this elevator, puts you straight back up to Willisdale Township, where the first bonfire lies in waiting for you. And then you have to go all the way through this part. And this part is quite the struggle if you're not methodical. Ended up having to shoot them with arrows once again to just get through with it. I'm not gonna show you because I guess I might as well just try and run through, and if I die it doesn't matter. Because there's two sorcerers. Whoa. Oh, this guy does respawn? I didn't know that. Huh. Well, I'll be. I didn't think this far ahead. Weird. Okay, I guess we get to fight this guy again. Whoa! Not like this though. Problem. We have a problem on our hands. So... bad roll twice in a row? I mean... yeah. Let's go the other way, shall we? I'll show you... because that wasn't the way you're supposed to fight him. Keeping the sorceress alive. This is where you end up, by the way, so... yeah, why not try us again? We're going at it from the other side. Yeah, so just to re-elaborate, and I hope I'm not too rambling about this. And I do ramble very often, I am well aware of that. This guy is so weird. And I would like to know more lore about him. And he's like one of those things that I don't think anybody has a proper theory about. Like, there's nothing really that... if he dropped anything, that would be one thing, but he doesn't. That's deadly. So he's obviously, because this is called Willisdale Township Dungeon, he's obviously a prisoner of said dungeon. He was actually tied to a pole. Maybe he's like patient zero or something for the abyss. Careful. God damn. I wasn't expecting him to charge at that moment. Crap. He's really tough, but I don't know. I just wanna kill him now that you haven't seen me fighting him. I fought him and then killed him the first try too, so easy for you to say. No, shut up. Alright. So who knows? And maybe the point of him is to get people to speculate and not give them anything to speculate with. What are you doing? Whoa! That was unblockable. I'm pretty sure it's not Artorias because we killed him. And there's not that many others left. That was pretty dangerous. Like, who designs a character with this elaborate movesets and animations and not give us anything to chew on in terms of how he fits in the story? But whatever. It's also weird that all your attacks bounce off of him. And then he just, I guess he spawns each piece of the leather of the chain set every time you kill him. First time was the helm. Oh well. Anyway, that's about it. I've wrapped it up. 20 minutes of content in just under 7. So maybe you'll be thankful for that. Anyway, this is the chasm of the abyss in front of us, and some unfinished business behind us. So tune in next time with the footage that I didn't end up losing. See you then.